The elders have chosen you. Guarding the village yam barn during the new Yam Festival is a rare prestige, placing you directly between the safety of the community and the edge of the forest. These tubers are the exact caloric engine of the community. A successful harvest ensures physical survival through the dry season, making the yam barn the single most valuable location in the village. This diagram illustrates the physical and spiritual boundary on this specific night. The massive concentration of fresh crops acts as a localized anchor. The heavy scent of the new harvest actively thins the veil between realms, pulling spectral anomalies right across the barrier. To live until the sun comes up, you have to abandon your modern logic. There are exactly 4 ancient, unyielding rules you must execute without hesitation. Standard security against human thieves will fail here. In this barn, the penalty for a mistake isn't a lost harvest. It is becoming one of the very spirits you were sent to deter. When the clock hits midnight, the air stops moving. The crickets go completely silent. The true ordeal is beginning. Protocol 1. You will eventually hear a voice calling your true name from the dark tree line. You must maintain absolute, unbroken silence. Do not speak. Do not acknowledge it. Your true ancestors already know who you are and where you are. They do not need to call out. The voice is a mimic, actively hunting for a response so it can steal yours. Protocol 2 concerns the environment. If the temperature around you drops to freezing and you detect the distinct scent of rotting leaves, you have company. Your first instinct will be to turn on your high-powered artificial flashlight to sweep the area. Leave it off. Instead, you must immediately strike a match and light the organic palm oil lantern. The harsh electric beam of a flashlight aggressively angers the bush spirits that are currently searching the barn. The soft, natural glow of the burning palm oil appeases them, signaling that you belong there. Surviving this first half of the watch means actively fighting your own mind. You have to suppress the urge to answer a familiar voice and reject the impulse to light up the dark with technology. The threat will eventually become physical. You will hear it before you see it, the heavy, rhythmic, approaching strike of a masquerade drum. This is Protocol 3. You must find the absolute largest stack of yams in the enclosure. You need that massive structural density to serve as a physical barrier. Put it between yourself and the drumbeat and completely conceal your body. Under no circumstances should you look at the face of the raffia-covered entity that enters the barn. Accidental eye contact binds you to it. You will be pulled from the physical world and forced to dance to its drumbeat for eternity. Protocol 4 occurs in the final hours of the dark. An old woman will approach your post. She will tell you her grandchildren are starving, and she will ask for a single tuber of yam. Here is the countermeasure. You must give her exactly what she asks for, but you must select the smallest yam in the barn. More importantly, when you hand it to her, you must strictly avoid any skin-to-skin contact. The spirit is using a projected image of suffering to trigger your pity. By reaching out to comfort her or handing over a massive offering, you physically bridge the gap between the living and spectral realms, pulling yourself across. You survive these encounters through cold, mechanical adherence to ancestral protocol. Empathy and curiosity are liabilities. You follow the steps, you ignore the pleas, and you wait. Eventually, the air temperature normalizes. The sound of the drums fades back into the deep forest. The sun breaks over the horizon. You are still breathing. You have all your faculties. The massive piles of yams remain entirely untouched by the night's visitors. The village elders view the watch as a sacred, recurring cosmic test. Successfully navigating the night preserves the physical harvest, while satisfying a deeper structural requirement for the community. By adhering to the lantern protocol and the offering for the old woman, you have honored the specific terms set by your ancestors. This flawless execution renews the invisible treaty that allows the village to exist alongside the dark spirits of the bush. Modernity offers bright flashlights and logical explanations, but the bush does not care about logic. Ancient rules remain the ultimate authority in the dark. Respecting them is the only way you guarantee you will see the dawn.